Hi, this is a 15-minute workout with a BOSU ball and weights. So if you want to grab your BOSU and a few sets of weights to join me, that's great. And if you don't have a BOSU or weights, you are always welcome to modify without. There's a lot of things you can do on the floor. You can just join me. So we're gonna grab our BOSU. My timer is set for about 45 seconds right now with 10 seconds of rest in between. We're just gonna move for about 15 minutes and call it a day. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start by doing jumps on and off of the BOSU, so plie squats or sumo squats. If you are uncomfortable jumping, you can always step up and down. So I'm going to take my heels nice and wide. I'm going to start here. I'm going to jump up on the BOSU and jump down. Now, like I said, you can step up and step down wide if you need to. Here we go. So you can easily do plie squat jumps on the floor without a BOSU. You feel a nice burn in your quads and your inner thighs. We're going to go right down to a plank jack. Now this plank jack is going to be with my feet jumping on and off the BOSU. You can also put your hands on the BOSU instead and jump that way. Now you're going to grab your pair of weights. You're going to have a seat on the floor, put your head on the BOSU. Let me grab my weights. So my head, neck, and shoulders will be on the BOSU, and my weights are in my hands. My butt is going to be in the air. Just resetting the timer. We're going to do some chest flies. So you're going to be here, nice and high. You're going to open those weights out to the side. Here we go. So you want to open your arms nice and wide. They won't come near the floor because you are elevated here. You want to exhale on the way up. A slight bend in your elbow is exactly what you want when you come out. Keep those hips up nice and high. Why are we in a bridge? Because we are working our glutes and our core at the same time, so you're getting more bang for your buck. When you are a busy person and you're trying to squeeze in a workout, you want to get as much bang for your buck in there. So we do a lot of compound exercises where you're doing two things for the price of one. Okay, and now we're going to scooch up on our BOSU, so your lower back and mid back are on the ball. One leg is extended, the other hand is behind your head, and you're crunching up so that your elbow is coming towards your knee. So one thing you can think about when you're in this position is relaxing the neck and just bracing your head and your hands. You want to brace your core. You want to exhale up. And I'm flexing my foot just to give me a little work in the calf muscle. It also will engage your quad. You might feel it right in the front of your leg here because you are lifting and lowering the leg. And switch. I apologize, I'm a little stuffy. My allergies are kicking in. So I apologize for the grumbly voice and stuffy nose. No excuses. This will clear me up. Now, does your leg have to stay perfectly straight? No. You can bend it if you need to, if you're having some back issues right here, certainly if you're straining, you want to put the leg down all together or try the bent knee version. Again, you can do this on the floor. You would just, not come up as high off the floor with your upper body. Exhaling up. And we're going to flip that BOSU over, and we're going to hold on to the handles. You put your thumbs in the groove, and we're going to mountain climb. You can keep the BOSU the other way and put your hands on the round part. That's also fine. Or if you need to modify further, you can find something sturdy that's slightly elevated like a chair or a couch or a bench, and put your hands on that. Driving your knees forward towards the BOSU in a nice, quick pace. Always thinking about bracing that core. Good. Now you can choose to stay with the BOSU like this if you're advanced, and if you're not, please flip it over so that you're on the other part. And we're going to get our balance here, and we're going to squat down, and we're going to curl. So I've got my weights. I'm on the BOSU here. I'm squatting and curling. So, I'm going to reset the timer because I'm sure you were like, wait, what? Because I just kind of got up here. I'm sorry, I know my head's a little cut off. Now we're going to go. So I just kind of jumped up here real quick. Let me give you a chance to catch up. So again, if you're not comfortable with the BOSU flipped over like this, please don't. I'm not there to spot you or guide you, so I feel a little nervous even showing you, but some of you are quite advanced, so you decide. You could stay on the BOSU the other way, and I know my head keeps getting cut off, but you don't need to see that. Or you can do this on the floor. It's great if you can sort of do this in front of a mirror so you can look at your feet, make sure your toes are pointing forward. You can see, are you staying in the center? And rest. Okay, we're going to hop off. We're going to cross climb, so we're going to put our hands back in the grooves. Your knees are going towards your elbows, and you're going right across the body here. Great for your core. Okay, we're going to get back up on the BOSU. If you are uncomfortable with that, please stay on the floor or flip your BOSU over. Okay, I will, okay. I'm going to restart the timer because what we're going to do, let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to balance up here, and we're going to do tricep kickbacks. Now the challenge is your arms are moving back and forth, and that's going to cause some instability. So you decide if you're going to stay up here, or if you're going to flip the BOSU over and stand on the bubbly part, or if you just do this on the floor. So the tricep kickback exercise is great for toning your arms, but what's great about being on the BOSU, obviously, is now we're adding all these additional things. The instability of the environment you're on, the BOSU, creates a lot of work for the core and the leg muscles, so this is great. It's just really taking that exercise and supersizing it. Make sure you're not swinging your arms. Now we're going to flip the BOSU over. We're going to go over the top. If you're uncomfortable with this move, you can shuffle shuffle side to one side of the room to the other. We're just going to go over the top, nice and quick. I apologize, I think the camera just got a little blurry because it can't catch me. Figuring that part out. Keeps doing that. Okay, we're coming back down and we're going to grab our weights and now we're going to do a chest press. So you're going to put your hips up for the same reason we discussed before, and you're going to press your weights up and down, keeping the elbows nice and wide, pulling down and pushing up, pulling down and pushing up. Excellent. And now we're going to go over the top again, or shuffle, and we're going to add a burpee. So when you get to the side, you're just going to drop down, and you're going to give me a burpee, okay? Yeah, sure. So if you need to modify the burpee, you're just going to do a jumping jack squat. And I'm not talking about one of those burpees where you go down and give me a push-up or put your chest on the floor. I'm just going to give me a good old-fashioned hip thrust sort of burpee. And just jump back and in, and then up, over the top. Excellent. You're going to come down your side on the BOSU. See what I'm putting my hip right here, and I'm lying over the side. And then it's best for, especially if this is something you're not used to doing, you're going to put the bottom knee down, and then this hand here that's closest to the ground is going to go behind your head. Now if you need assistance, you can put this hand here. It can help you. Now it might take you a moment to find the sweet spot on the BOSU. Sometimes you have to shift down or shift up. Okay, so you can put two hands here, a hand here. Sometimes I just like to reach my hand. I feel like if I put my hand out, I'm sort of reaching further. You know, it gives me incentive to go a little higher. This would be maybe a little more weighted, because both hands are here, I guess, I would say. So it's up to you. You both feel equally challenging. You want to exhale on the way up. And we're just going to turn around. I'm going to show you my back so you can see the other side, the other view of the exercise. Not that I need to show you my backside or anything. Not that I'm trying to show you the other view that way. I'm going to do donkey kicks with my feet on the BOSU. You're welcome to do butt kicks standing up, or you can do butt kicks here. So let me show you what I mean. So donkey kicks are here, where I'm kicking my butt You can do these where you're kind of going like this. You can do them on the BOSU or on the floor, or you can stand up and do butt kicks. Really, it's up to you. I want you to do something that challenges you, but something that you're going to get something out of. So here we go. Excellent. All right, we're going to plank. So we're going to finish up here. We've done this for about 15 minutes. So we're going to go into a plank position because I promised you a 15-minute workout. And I want to keep my promise. I'm going to go this way. So we are going to do a minute of a plank. So I'm going to change my clock here. If you need to, I'll give you a heads up at halfway in case you're more of a novice planker and you need to ease your way into the full minute. So do it as long as you can. I'll try and call out every 20 seconds. Here we go, so that you know where you are. Ouch. What's not fun is when you've just fallen down the stairs and landed on your elbow, and it's fine except when you're trying to plank on a BOSU. 20 seconds down. That's okay. So make sure when you're here, make sure your whole body is engaged. So what I just did was I tightened my legs, so my legs are pretty straight, which makes me tighten my glutes and engage my core. So now my whole body is engaged here. And 40 seconds down, 20 to go. So you can come down to your knees if you need to at any time. Just pop them down. Keep this form though. Put your knees down. And we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That is a wrap. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you take a little time to stretch after this. You can find me, No Gym, No Excuses. I have plenty of videos on YouTube. Check out my HIT and Be Fit series where we've got lots of 4-minute workouts for the busy person just like you. You can find me on Facebook and janaheath.com online. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you soon. Thank you.